Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. Prosper channel, where we talk about prosperity life hacks. I'm Isabella.
And I'm Dave. It's so good to be here with y'all again. How are you, Isabella?
I'm great, Dave. Thanks for asking. I'm really excited about today's topic. It's something that can be a little scary for some people, but it's so important.
Me too. It's a powerful idea. We're going to be talking about a lifestyle choice that goes against what many people think is normal. The idea of never using a credit card.
Exactly. The never use a credit card challenge. It sounds pretty extreme, right? But before we dive in, let's make a quick request to our lovely listeners. If you're enjoying our chats, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this episode with a friend. It really helps us a lot.
Yes, please do. And remember, we're here to help you live a more prosperous life, and that includes being financially smart and feeling good about your money.
Absolutely. So never use a credit card. Dave, I know a lot of people might be thinking, what? But how can I buy things online or rent a car or book a hotel? Those are the first questions that come to my mind.
Those are totally fair questions, Isabella. And the short answer is that it's all about changing your habits and your mindset. It's about relying on a different kind of financial tool.
Oh, I see. So instead of a credit card, you would use what, a debit card or cash?
Yes, exactly. A debit card, which is linked directly to your bank account, or good old cash. The idea is to only spend money that you actually have. No debt, no interest, no surprise bills at the end of the month.
That makes a lot of sense. So it's a way to avoid getting into debt. That's a huge benefit for sure. So many people have problems with credit card debt.
It's a massive problem for so many, and a big reason for that is the psychology of using a credit card. When you swipe a card, it doesn't feel like you're spending real money. It's just a piece of plastic. You don't see the cash leaving your wallet.
That's so true. It's a little bit abstract. It's not like you hand over $5 for a coffee. It just feels easy, almost too easy.
Yes, and that ease can lead to impulse purchases. You see something you like and you just swipe thinking, I'll deal with it later. But later, all those small I'll deal with it purchases turn into a big, scary credit card bill.
That's the worst feeling, isn't it? When you open that statement and you're like, wow, did I really spend all that? It's a shock.
It can be. A lot of people feel that way. So one of the biggest benefits of not using a credit card is that it forces you to be more mindful of your spending. You have to think, do I have the money for this right now in my bank account?
That's a good point. So it's not just about avoiding debt. It's also about building better habits. Like if I want to buy a new pair of shoes, I have to make sure I have the cash for it first.
Precisely. It's a very simple concept. It's also a great way to use a budget. You can use something like the envelope system, where you put a certain amount of cash into envelopes for different spending categories like groceries, entertainment, and gas. Once the money in the envelope is gone, you can't spend any more on that category for the month.
Oh, I've heard of that, the envelope system. That sounds really practical. It makes your money feel more real, I guess. You can physically see what you have and what you don't.
Exactly. It's a very good visual tool. And for online shopping, you can still use a debit card. Most places accept them. You just have to be careful and make sure your bank account has the money before you quick buy.
So, what about the challenges you mentioned earlier, like renting a car or booking a hotel?
Yes, those can be a little trickier, but it's not impossible. Many car rental companies will accept a debit card now, but they often put a hold on a large amount of money in your account, which can be a bit inconvenient, so you have to plan for that. And for some online things, you can use services like PayPal or other payment apps that link to your bank account directly.
Okay, so there are workarounds. It's not like you can't live a normal life without one. What about building a good credit score? I thought you needed a credit card for that.
That's a very common question, Isabella, and it's true. A credit card is one of the most common ways to build credit history, but it's not the only way. You can build credit with things like a credit builder loan or even just by consistently paying your rent and utility bills on time. Some services can report your rent payments to credit bureaus.
Wow, I didn't know that. So you can still be a responsible borrower and show that you're trustworthy without a credit card. That's really interesting. It feels like a lot of people just use a credit card out of habit, because everyone does.
Yes, it's a social habit.
we're told it's a sign of a grown-up to have a credit card. But the truth is, a credit card is just a tool. And like any tool, if you don't know how to use it properly, it can cause problems. It's like a car. If you don't know how to drive, you can get into an accident.
That's a great way to put it. So for someone who is always getting into debt or who just wants to simplify their finances, this could be a really good option.
It could be a life changer. It's all about taking back control. When you live on what you have and not on what you borrow, you feel so much more in control of your financial life. There's a huge feeling of freedom that comes with it.
I can imagine. No more stress about that huge bill at the end of the month. No more high-interest payments eating away at your money. It sounds peaceful.
It is. It brings peace of mind. And, a lot of people who switch to a cash-only or debit card-only lifestyle find that they save a lot more money and they become a lot more careful about what they buy.
That makes total sense. Every purchase becomes a conscious decision, not an impulse. So let's go over some of the key takeaways for our listeners.
Sounds good. So if you're thinking about trying this, here are a few simple steps. First, commit to a budget. You need to know where your money is going.
Second, switch to cash and/or debit card for most of your purchases. It makes you feel the money leaving your hands.
Third, if you're worried about credit, look into other ways to build your credit score, like credit builder loans or reporting your rent and utility payments.
And finally, don't be afraid to try it. Maybe start with a small challenge, like 1 month of using only cash for your daily expenses. See how it feels.
That's a great idea. A 1-month challenge. It's less scary than a permanent change. And you can always go back, but you might find you like the freedom.
Exactly. It's all about finding what works for you and your financial goals. And remember, prosperity isn't just about having a lot of money. It's about feeling secure and confident with your money, too.
Well said, Isabella. It's a mindset shift more than anything.
Yes. So before we wrap up, a final reminder for our amazing audience. We would love to hear what you think about this topic. Have you ever tried to live without a credit card? Or maybe you're thinking about it now. Please leave a comment below and tell us your thoughts.
Your comments help us a lot, and they can also help other people who are listening, so please leave a comment. And of course, if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, and share this video. It helps the Mr. Prosper channel grow and lets us keep bringing you these useful tips.
Thank you all so much for listening. We'll be back soon with another great episode. Take care and be prosperous.
Bye, everyone.